Well, he bataka me. But Jayden Chase, they have to make the fans them know what really I go on.
What you talking about? Is Jayden place? See me up to the time, a cartel. I represent for Jayden Chase. We spray them face on the AK rays. See me up to the time, the Gaza station.
Now, move settings nation. And no, we no need none of that. Now welcome to the channel. Your man Jayden Chase, another one that we're gonna bring in another important and yes exciting reason on the topic of dancehall, entertainment and also current affairs. Remember man, I remind you now for click the subscribe icon, then the bell icon, and also leave a like, a comment, and yes, just a share on the blogging truth. Now viewers and subscribers, this is a very prolific interview. Not only did Dark Paw outline and detail reasons why he was freed, and also why Vybz Kartel will also be freed. Now this is an individual who has gone up against the judicial system and was awarded his freedom. Now Dark Paw also spoke about his fears and the repercussions after being awarded his freedom. Now I'm going to hear what I want, viewers and subscribers, and then we're going to continue the reason. Hope you look, now so listen.
Kima Martins here from Loop News, speaking to Mr. Christopher Linton. Sir Linton, after being released from behind bars, how are you feeling?
Well, Mr. Kima, I can say it's an amazing feeling to be free and to be reunited with the family and the members of the community. Yeah.
Back on the street for so many days though, why haven't you come forward, to speak your truth, to let us hear what's on your mind?
Okay, well, let me say, after being away for so long, for so much years, one would need some time to thaw out, to feel back the energy, to get back mixed in society, to get that feeling back. Well, finally we are here now, so yeah.
Any form of anger, when you sit and look back, so many years out of your life, spent behind bars, any form of frustration?
Well, frustration. It was a frustrating time of my life, yes. Most frustrating part of my life, But we're here today, it's still focused, it's still mentally firm. So, I just say it's a part of life and it's an experience one would never want to encounter again. But we're here, we have learned from it. We're here to paint a better picture as we go forward in life.
So where do you go from here?
From here, I think I'd start by making the right decisions, motivating the youths, in the right future.
In the past, do you think you were misunderstood? The police, we have heard reports that they would have gone out to paint a bad picture of you. Why do you think that is so?
Well, I can't say specifically, but let me just say that I told you I was like you.
How so?
We spoke on the interview, the first interview. And I told you I was an innocent man. I told you I was wrongfully accused. But it speaks for itself. The justice, I must applaud the justice system for the tremendous work in getting it right. Other than that, we just hear it's nice to be free, and it's a nice feeling being free, but it's also messed up to be free and still be harassed by the system.
When you say harassed, talk to me about that.
Harassment comes down like whichever car they know that affiliates, whichever car that attaches to us, like the vehicles that we are attached to, that I'm attached to, they normally gets pulled over more than once a lot of times now since I'm home, even with the kids in the vehicle, especially a vehicle that they see that is being occupied by my baby mother. You know, they traumatize the kids often. They don't know why. I'm not free, and they're still harassing me.
Are you afraid though? You know, based on what you're seeing and how they're acting, you know, are you in fear?
In fear. At times, you know, at times I'm fearful based on a certain environment or environments that I have to go through at times. I'm fearful that without the presence of, you know, elders or, you know, suitable like elders, I think things will, you know, I'm fearful that in those spaces and times things could go wrong and will go wrong because I'm still being harassed by the system.
Yes, viewers and subscribers, now let's continue the reasoning. Now, first and foremost, Dark Path spoke to the fact that he always maintained his innocence. Now, this is also a profound statement. Despite what the public might have heard about an individual, despite the picture painted by the state, the law is still the law. And if the case before the court cannot be proven, the law remains the same. Now, Vybz Kartel case, viewers and subscribers, that is why the fact that even though the evidence was tampered with and this became public knowledge, the prosecution still used or tried to use it in the trial, and the judge accepted, which speaks to outside intervention. Now, in Dark Path's case, I think it was the fact that the statements did not match up. Different colors of the shirt. Something as simple as the statements not adding up. Now, with the witness, the only witness, now Vybz Kartel trial, his statements did not match up either. That's just one legal violation. After that, during a fiasco with the jury, Vybz Kartel, Sean Storm and his co-accused were excluded from the hearing about the matter, and it was their case, and that's another constitutional violation. The evidence used to secure the conviction was also deemed tampered with by experts, both from the defense and also from the prosecution side. Sean Storm was named as an accomplice based on messages that they claimed transpired between him and the person that talked about. Now, the same mobile device proved that these conversations never happened. It proves he did not leave his hometown community of Waterford, but yet still that same device was used to place him as a co-conspirator and also an accomplice. Once this case reaches before the Privy Council, viewers and subscribers, not only will the teacher be freed, but the Privy Council might write a recommendation for the registered magistrate. Truth be told, because it's almost like the judicial system is a joke. It's almost like a game being played with the freedom and the rights of citizens. And this is not just morally wrong. This is unlawful. Talk to me. Comment section open. I'm not feel about the interview. All that was said. No joke though. The interview did definitely show a different side from the individual described by the written media. Dark Path did seem cool, calm, collective. Basically, he's saying he's not a reformed individual. And plan to forward out and show you would say, yo, that road there, another road we you want trod. You know what I mean? That is truly the direction. Wish him all the best with that. You know there's something good. He's definitely an individual who, if him never be a person who forward a school and I talk to the youth them would listen. Because not just the streets, but the media itself. The state-run media, influenced media, has definitely given him a certain reputation. Make it him tell the youth them say, oh no, this is not the right way. You know? Them that listen say, them that know say, alright, the individual who has walked that road that tell them say, oh no, that is not it. You know what I mean? But I see the one called Jayden Chase, the dancehall correspondent, the Gaza representative, and I remind them, know if you're new to the channel, new to the movement, just a pass through. But they like the reason, and of course they like the point of view. Well, I'm suggesting to you that you click the subscribe icon, then the bell icon right after that and put it on all. And this is how you know will be notified of all fresh content as soon as fresh content is uploaded and made available for you right here upon the platform. You know the sentiments, and for those who don't, want to live, love, and prosper until a reason again.